Hello everyone, I'm doing a rant video today of something that's been bothering me for a long time now. That's better. There's these parents of two kids, Bodie and Janny. Janny's the oldest. And they wrote a book about Janny because apparently she has schizophrenia. Since she was 4 years old, they said she had that. And she probably didn't. And then they just put it in her head that she was crazy. And she thought she had to act that way because she was thought to be crazy by her parents. Because her parents are abusive. If you cannot tell by watching their videos, then there's something wrong with you. You're probably an abusive parent yourself. So, I've been watching some of their new videos today. And I've seen way more horrible things from them where they're like tormenting their kids, saying, you can't have this, you can't have that, because, well, they were acting out, but of course they're acting out. You're a horrible, abusive parent. And there's been stuff I've heard that they said they beat her and they starved her, they took her toys away, and they actually wrote that on their blog. And their mother, I'm pretty sure, is bipolar. Now, a lot of parents that are bipolar are abusive. The mother and the father both have mental issues. I've talked to them on Facebook, and if you say anything that doesn't make sense to them, they say you need medication and you need high dosages of it. And they give their children high dosage of medication. Why don't you just give them a freaking drugs, like hard drugs, like crack, like pretty much is just as bad as crack, and all that is the stuff they put these kids on. Now, I talked to them and they said that I was crazy too, and they actually said crazy, which means obviously they think their kids are crazy. And they do, because they treat them like they are. They treat them like they're retarded too. When Janny's a very smart girl, and Bodie might be, but I'm not sure. He seems like he's very low functioning autism. He has autism, and you can tell Janny has autism too. But because of that, because they have a disability, they made it sound worse. Because their parents are crazy and abusive. They shouldn't have kids, and I don't know why everyone is sticking up for these guys. If you talk to them on Facebook, like I have, they're horrible. My cat is over there wanting me to play with her. I said once, I asked them, once I was a kid and I had night terrors and I saw ghosts, and they said, "Were you on medication?" I said, "Yes," and it was very strong. And they said, "That's good." And I'm like, seriously? You don't know what it did to me. It screwed me up really bad. And you know what she's doing? She's chasing her tail. My cat is chasing her tail. That's for another video. I'm gonna film that afterwards if she continues. Okay. That is adorable. Sorry, I'm scratching my ear. That's so unattractive. And I'm shaking the camera. Okay. Ugh. They just make me so mad. Why are they allowed to have kids? You know what? There's so many cases of children like this in the area they live in. Peninsula, California, and around there. Shadow, are you going crazy? If your kid sees imaginary friends, automatically that means they're nuts. Kids have imaginary friends. So what? Sometimes they believe in it because they can't make friends of their own, so they just want to believe they're real because that's all they have. And maybe they are hurting you and blaming it on their imaginary friend because you're hurting them. Really want child services to go get Janny and Bodhi from these parents. And there's such a weird coincidence that about Janny's name I heard before. It's something with multiple personalities and some kind of god or spirit or something. And I also believe these kids have gifts. They have been to the different astral planes, and maybe some of these demons are real. And one of Janny's friends, I really believe, is possessed because she talks about shadow people and ghosts and stuff like that. And the way she acts, she just doesn't act like a kid would. She acts like some demonic creature would act. Like she acts like she's controlled by the devil, I swear. And the only cure for this is not medication, it's an exorcism, and they still do them now. So yeah, there's a lot of kids in this area of Peninsula, California, who have problems like this. And there's this one girl, I forget her name, she also is Janny's friend, and her parents are dirty, disgusting people. And not to mention the girl that I said is probably possessed by the devil or demons. Her mom's name is Cinnamon. Does that not sound like a stripper name or a hooker's name? And she looks like it too. Ugh, she's disgusting. Anyways, the other girl I was talking about is her parents her mom just talks about it in front of her and probably makes her feel awful. Yes, Mom, I'm crazy. You don't have to say it in front of my face. The little 6-year-old. She's 11 or 10 or 11 now, but I gotta film my cat chasing her tail because it's adorable. But yeah, she just seems like a brat. She doesn't seem like schizophrenic. She just seems like a brat with horrible parents. So, there you go. That's my rant for the day. Peace out. And stop abusing your children and making money off of them by putting them all over the internet and making events to raise money when you're really going to keep half of it for yourself. Goodbye.